now for the Shattered Halls. Same guys before. Kazarez.
Loktar.
Their elite warriors are ruthless, so powerful. You have to kill them, or we will never defeat Kargath.
May your blades never dull.
Blood and thunder.
We came here for war. They gave it to
For the
us.
Horde.
Kazarez is dying a coward's death. Grand Warlock Nethercurse placed a terrible curse upon him. Perhaps if you were to bring me one of the embers from his braziers, we could use it to counteract the magic before it's too late.
Nabu. Victory.
Kargath was once one of the Horde's greatest heroes. He now wears the false mantle of War Chief. Bring me his namesake weapon so that we can remember the champion he once was, rather than the monster that he has become.
Strength. Power.
Warbringer Omrog has killed more brave soldiers than any enemy I've ever encountered. He is ruthless, cunning, and extremely powerful. Take him down, and bring me his war cloth so that we may fashion it into a banner, and show them the fury of the Horde!
Strength.
So yeah, this dungeon is available via time walking, so I've done this dungeon quite a bit, and I can tell you guys, these trash are nasty. They... Oof. You'll also notice some of these guys, they have shadow resistance increased. But yeah, when going through this room alone, this is a nasty place to go through. They can very easily wipe us here early on.
Line up and crush these fools!
Defensive positions. Fire down.
I like how even the trash has voice acting. Fell Orc converts. Take notice of that, by the way. The Throne of the Damned.
It's locked.
Huh. It's locked. We can't get through, so how will we get there? This part is always a little annoying. Have to go down here. We got to go through all these oozlings. Kind of clear this place out. It's a little annoying and nasty to do so when you're doing this in time walking. And so then we go up this way into the throne room.
Run, coward! Run!
He keeps putting curses on these converts just to make them run away, you know, like, in fear, just because it amuses him. This is Grand Warlock Nethercurse. Once a shaman of the Shadowmoon clan.
Amuses me.
Indeed. Abandoned his reverence for the elements to master the art of wielding fell magic. The demonic energies at his command have left him a husk who finds delight only in torturing young fell orcs to test the limits of their mental and physical strength.
One pitiful wretch down. Go on, take another one. You can have that one. I no longer need him. Yes, beat him mercilessly. His skull is as thick as an ogre. Thank you for saving me the trouble. Now it's my turn to have some fun.
So yeah, this guy is, So yeah, he's also a bit of a nasty fight. Because he'll put Dark Spin, he'll have Lesser Shadow Fisher, which, yeah. He's got Shadow Cleave and Death Coil. When he gets to 25% less health, he spins wildly, inflicting physical damage. So yeah, this could be a nasty fight. Oh, that's right. So we have to go over here. And let's see. I thought he gave me something to get the Fell Ember. I'm probably just not seeing it. Ah, so this is it. Yeah, gather it from the brazier. There we go. Now let's go ahead and quickly head back. See if that can help save our buddy from the last dungeon before it kills him. By the way, I apologize if you hear buzzing in the background. That's my fan. It's so hot here, and I normally turn it down to make it quieter for recording, but it's so hot I just can't bear it. So I'm leaving the fan on, like on its turned up power to keep me cool because it's just so hot here. So yeah, Kazarez is dead. So, no, unfortunately, you cannot save him even when you do that. Now, I believe that the guy's not there because I think he's going to show up at the end when we finally take on Kargath. Gotta kill 2 more Centurions and Champions. I know people have Warrior very closely attached to their heart. It's not that I don't like Warrior, because I do. There are just other classes I enjoy more than Warrior. I mean, yeah, I like Fury because I just enjoy the playstyle. There's, for one thing, I could spam Whirlwind as much as I want. I can't do that as Arms. And I like the whole... Let's just say I would have been one of those guys back in the day who would have gone nuts about Titan's Grip, wielding two-handed weapons in my arms, like in each hand, a two-handed weapon in each hand. I'm just like, yo, that's so cool. Now, if you're wondering, they did, of course, still bring back that whole... Oh, that's right, I've got Slam.
Aim! Fire!
Oh, there's my taunt. I was wondering where it was. I was like, where's my taunt? But let me see if I can show you the thing they added recently to allow Fury Warriors to be able to say, instead of wielding two two-handers, you could wield two one-handers. There should be... Is it for Fury? You may equip one-handed weapons in your offhand. Titan's Grip allows you to dual-wield a pair of two-handed weapons. Two-handed weapons deal more damage and provide more strength and stamina than one-handed weapons. There's supposed to be another... There was supposed to be another passive for Fury where if you're wielding two one-handed weapons, you have increased... You don't do as much damage, but you have increased attack speed or something like that. I remember that being a thing, at least, I think, in Shadowlands. I don't know if that was removed. Maybe that's also a... I think that might be a talent here in Fury. This character's only level 60, so obviously don't have everything. And this is a... this I don't This is an alt I've barely touched, so if there is another one here that lets me do that, I haven't grabbed it yet. I just have not gone through this because, like I said, I don't play Warrior all that much. It's not that I haven't thought about it. I have actually entertained the idea that at some point I would like to, like, really play, spend some time playing more Warrior. But, anyways. So, that is Bloodguard Parun. During the bloody siege of Shatrath, Parun stormed an enclave of Draenei paladins who barricaded themselves within a corner of the city. He single-handedly slaughtered the defenders, but suffered a grave injury that left him incapable of following the Horde when it later stormed Azeroth. Now recovered, Parun serves Warchief Kargath Bladefist in Hellfire Citadel, hoping to make up for the glorious battles he has missed and write his name in Orcish history with the blood of his enemies. So, he has Cleave. That's the only listed thing he has.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Where's my support for a call?
I'm now honored with the Thrallmar. Yeah, if you want to, like, work on some of your reps, just go through this place. Just go through the dungeons. You'll work on your rep quite a bit. I actually had to do that while trying to get the Guardian of Cenarius title. So, this is Warbringer Omrog. An ogre, as you can see. The ruthless and cunning ogre Omrog is considered one of the Fell Horde's deadliest members. But this feared brute has a problem. The ogre's two heads have always struggled to agree on even the simplest matter. 2 years ago, Omrog began a 12-step plan to develop a synergy between his warring personalities. His heads have yet to decide on which step to start with. So this can be a rough fight because, yeah, he's got Blast Wave, Burning Maul, he's got Fear, which is always, of course, nasty, and Thunderclap. But here's the one that I always remember, which can be a nuisance, which is Beatdown. He chooses a random player and then beats them down, clearing all threat and giving a large amount of threat to his beatdown target. So even, like, let's say, if the tank is trying to maintain aggro, forget it. He'll just ignore the tank and just go to whoever he chose. So if you're a squishy and you're nearby and he, like, decides to beat you down, well, you're dead at that point.
I need to target something first.
Smash! Why don't you let me do the talking? Hey!
Just curious to see if he's going to do his other lines and abilities. It's probably not going to trigger because I'm the only one here, but in Time Walking, yeah, you'll see the array of abilities as well as his... there's his Thunderclap. He can't really do the beatdown thing because there are no other players for him to aggro to, so...
This is all your fault. I hate you.
So now I've got a 50-minute debuff here, which is called Kargath's Executioner. Time until the first prisoner is killed. So yeah, Kargath is has prisoners, and he's gonna start executing them after a period of time. So remember this. Think about what it was like back in the day of how difficult it was to clear through this place. So imagine you're now having to. 50 minutes doesn't sound like a long time. Let me say that again. 50 minutes doesn't sound like a short amount of time. It sounds like it's actually like, pretty fast, but considering how hard this was and how probably easy it was to wipe and how often wipes led to more time, and I imagine doing this was harder than it probably sounded like, and especially if there was a challenge or a quest that was like, try to get to Kargath before he kills even one prisoner. You know? So yeah, this is Kargath. Not like the one we've seen in Warlords, right? Chieftain of the Shattered Hand clan and war chief of the Fell Horde, Kargath is one of the greatest Orcish heroes in recent memory. Over the years, he has severed both of his hands and replaced them with weapons of war, a bloody ritual unique to his clan. The joy he derives from inflicting pain on both others and himself is legendary among the orcs. As the Fell Horde's tyrannical leader, he has channeled his ruthlessness and ferocity into forging an unstoppable army within the iron walls of Hellfire Citadel. So yeah, as you can imagine, this guy is a pretty rough fight. He will have guards come in to, of course, to protect him and defend him. He's got blade dance, sweeping strikes, double attack, and charge. He's pretty rough.
I'll carve the meat from your bones.
And yes, you can get his weapon as a actual item. The Blade Fist, which I already have. Because like I said, I've done this on Time Walking. So there's some of his guards. There's Blade Dance. No executions for you. Hey, Stockton.
Thrallhal. Victory. Dabu.
I will sing many songs of his glories.
For the Horde. Farewell.
Kazaros is no more.
Strength. Dabu. Victory.
I should not forget the orc that Kargath once was, nor the lessons to be learned from his downfall.
Farewell. For the Horde. Victory.
Well done. This will show those blood-crazed monsters what they're up against.
Strength.
And so that is the Dungeons of Hellfire Citadel. We have now removed a very important part of our, plan into Outland here. So next, I think we're going to be heading to Zangarmarsh and start working on these dungeons over here, near the Serpent Shrine Cavern. Stay tuned.